Hello, welcome to Educational World. As you know, Newton's first law of motion, often called the law of inertia, states that an object will remain at rest or in uniform motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an external force. In other words, an object will not change its state of motion unless a force is applied to it. This law provides the foundation for understanding how objects behave when forces act upon them. It essentially describes the tendency of objects to maintain their current state of motion. Here are some key points about Newton's first law. Inertia: objects with more mass have more inertia, meaning they are more resistant to changes in their motion. For example, it's harder to push a heavy object than a light one because the heavier object has more inertia. Balanced forces: if all the forces acting on an object cancel each other out, i.e., the net force is zero, then the object will not accelerate. This can mean that the object remains at rest or continues moving at a constant velocity. No external force, no change: if there are no external forces acting on an object, it will maintain its current state of motion. This means that if it's at rest, it will stay at rest, and if it's moving at a constant speed in a straight line, it will continue to do so. Frame of reference: Newton's laws of motion are applicable in inertial frames of reference, meaning frames that are not accelerating. In an inertial frame of reference, Newton's first law holds true, and objects will behave as described by the law of inertia.